Welcome back, everybody. This is Lady Dubs, and we're picking up right where we left off. On our way to get us some wine glasses and a cork. I guess we may as well just get the cork first. Alright, first, enter. Ah, we don't need a light switch. Oh no, that's just our microwave, my bad. No, that's the kettle. Covered, open. Take corkscrew. Close the cupboard. Excellent. Now, what do you have to say about this? Nothing fancy, just an ordinary corkscrew. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I'm still kind of recovering over what we just witnessed. This game really doesn't pull any punches. Oh, my cat is right by me right now. Oh, baby, you would come and say mama. Oh, I kind of spooked her because she didn't know that I was about to pet her. She kind of jumped. She never hurt mama. She didn't scratch mama. She's actually super patient with me. She lets me just hold her and cuddle her, and she doesn't do anything. She's really a good cat. Take the wine glasses. One for me, one for Mitzi. I kind of get the name, Mitzi, because, you know, Mittens is the name of a cat. Mitzi, Mittens, I get it. I actually wrote a story once, and I named a cat creature Mitzes. So, I'm kind of more in on it than most. Hey, Mitzi. Examine. She reminds me of myself when I was younger. I'm not sure if I can really fully trust her, but so far she seems genuine. I mean, she's gonna die, so I feel like we can trust her. Maybe I will give her a chance.
Have you found that corkscrew yet? You also need some wine glasses.
Okay. Let's, give you the corkscrew.
Let's get that bottle open.
Yeah, but we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
Already got. Give.
I found some wine glasses.
All right, that's all we need. Oh, and Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open.
So the Big C want to talk about it. Oh, it's not raining anymore. How are you planning to find... Yeah, this is more important. How are you planning to find this guy?
How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them.
My dog just walked in with a bone.
Too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face. He's a nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good. Leaves us with just 6. Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I have plenty of time. There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we could sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi.
Oh, it's not raining anymore. I feel like we should probably see what happens when we ask her about the Big C. Cancer.
So, the Big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Huh.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. But that was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully long.
Is there anything...
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
That stopped raining.
Oh, it's not raining anymore.
Oh well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10. I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
I've never seen one, nor has anyone else. The only monsters are us, murderers, rapists, arsonists. That doesn't help. Maybe you're right. I will believe in them when I see one. Well, let's go with that one.
Maybe you're right. I will believe in them when I see one.
With this fog approaching fast, you might be in luck, Miss Ashworth. I am so glad I'm not spending another night outside. I might be a big girl now, but there will always be a part of me that is frightened, I guess.
That's fair.
Did you know they actually have a name for it? It's called homiclophobia, fear of fog.
We are living in crazy times, Mitzi.
You mentioned a boyfriend? Yeah, tell me about your boyfriend.
You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name is Jack. He's dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
And I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Tell me how you two met. How did you take the news about you having cancer? Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist? How did he die? Alright, he made the pictures on your wall. Oh, was he an artist?
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog?
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again.
Alright, let's ask how you two met.
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for forever. We grew up on the same street.
Aww.
It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. Perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
How do you take about your cancer?
How did he take the news about your cancer?
He thought I was joking at first. He laughed. Then he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. But it was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. He begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
How did he die?
How did he die? How did Jack die?
It was so distant to the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him. Or rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait.
Oh.
Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, then he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn, 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. But I just couldn't.
Good.
I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But else there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
Oh, now I'm playing as Mitzi. Oh, God. Oh. Poisonous gas inside. I'm sorry. I think now I understand. There were signs on the car windows. How strong was that gas? Hey, the signs on the car windows? Yeah.
There were signs on the car windows.
Warning signs, yeah. I found on that forum that the Eye of Adam doesn't want any accidental deaths. So he posted this poster design for people to print. It turns out there's a whole sick ideology behind it. Fumes from the car could hurt anyone who opens the door, and that's not the point. The idea is to die willingly and with clear mind, to prepare for it, to embrace it.
Jesus. You'd think the police would investigate the whole thing. Sounds almost like a sect.
This guy knows how to hide. The police can't be bothered to make an effort. It took me 3 months to track him down. Now I'm finally so close. I can almost smell that fucker.
How strong is that gas?
How strong is that gas?
Extremely deadly, it turns out. It kills in minutes. It's that stinky stuff that smells like rotten eggs, you know? At high concentrations, it can knock down an elephant.
Alright, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I think now I understand. He loved you so much, he couldn't bear the thought of living without you. And that guy, the Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would. I'm not sure if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey, that's none of my business. I wouldn't know what I'd do if this happened to me.
Good to know, but I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me. You know, the funny part is that he actually told me where he lives. He wants to meet me. Would you believe that?
How come?
Well, this kind of thing he does is called trolling on the internet. It's usually a form of extreme bullying and psychological cruelty. Those who are clever enough say, don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them. It only makes it worse if you show any interest in them at all. And Eye of Adam is no exception. He craves attention. He's
Oh,
a
screw
hungry
that
troll
guy.
who wants to devour as many hearts as he can get a hold of. I emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide preacher just like him.
Great. I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing. Sooner or later, I'll find him.
What are those two chemicals products? Don't actually tell me. I will edit this out if they will tell us the actual chemical products, because I don't want anyone to know those chemicals.
What are those two chemical products?
Well, I'm not sure if you want to know that.
I get it. You don't want to tell me because I'm a fucking suicidal maniac. Is that it?
No, Miss Archworth. No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay. Maybe to some extent. Just replace maniac with victim and fucking with recovering. You've only just come back from the hospital. Whatever it was that made you do it, you proved you are capable of going through with it. I don't know you long enough to tell you if you're completely over it now. And the last thing I want is to give you stupid ideas. It would be just like what the Eye of Adam does. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me. I mean, how could I?
What if I promised you I'll never do it again? I learnt my lesson, dying is not for me. Those who want to die will always find a way to do it. Well, dying isn't for me anymore, I'm immortal.
I've learnt my lesson. Dying is not for me.
I'd really like to believe you, Miss Ashworth. But I will need you to promise me that you will never try this method.
All right. I can promise you that I will never try this method. Or any other method, for that matter. Been there, done that. Didn't enjoy it much. Do you believe me now?
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh god, I will edit this, I swear.
Good. I'm glad you said that, you know.
Okay, good. They
The
didn't make me
recipe
say
for
it.
this deadly cocktail is very simple. Any good housewife can make it in a blast.
Oh good, I'm back. Oh. Alright. Thank you, Teacup. You know, I'm just gonna save this, because I'm gonna keep playing, don't worry, there's still time in this video. I'm just going to save this as, I don't know. I know. Kill the blinder. There we go. Game same successful. Okay. Let us go. Stairs, cat grabber, examine. It's what they use for catching cats. I thought these grabbers were banned some time ago. Take that. Door. Examine. A strange noise is coming from the other side of the door. Okay, you know what? Let's not sneak it. Oh. This actually looks like a legitimate house. Radio. Examine. They don't make them like this anymore. Window. Look outside. All I see is fog. I could never find my way home. Oh, this is where the fog is. Sofa. Examine. It's old like everything else in this house. There are cobwebs and dust all over it. I see no reason to sit on that. Alright, just fog out the window. Lamp. Examine. Nice lamp. Switch it on. Huh, nothing happens. It needs a new light bulb. I should look for one. What's that? Switch on this lamp? Oh god, this room is creeping me out. I'm out. Okay. God, and that creepy wife is probably stalking about too. Oh god. Oh wait, maybe I can steal a light bulb from this lamp? Examine. The lamp is on. I can't see a switch up anywhere. Can I just remove it as is? It's hot. I can't touch it. Okay, so let's find like a glove. Oh, wait. Maybe I can use the cat grabber. No. Wait, no. I'm just doing it on the door there. Let's use it on the lamp. Use. No. Okay. Alright, before we go upstairs, let's... I don't like the sound of that. Enter the kitchen. Bottles. Examine. Empty wine bottles. They like to drink. Oh, I skipped that. There's nothing like a bottle of red with your medium rare cat steak. Ah, screw these people. Examine. This is where she cooks. Dirty pans still stink of an old cat stew. Knives. Examine. They're all terribly blunt. Could hardly function as a weapon. Damn. Well, may as well take one. Sink. Examine. Slimy. I don't think she's washing up very often. Fridge. Examine. There's blood smeared all over it. Open. The door's stuck. There must be... Maybe that's better. I'm not sure I want to know what's inside. Fair enough. What's in here? Table. Examine. Filthy remains of the meals litter the dining table. There's a strong stench of rotten food. Painting. Examine. A small painting of a street stall at night. Take the painting. Can I, examine? Use? Okay, I can't put it back on the wall. Well, there's the table. Get under? I don't need to hide at the moment. Okay, but I now know it's an option. Ooh. What's this?
Well, well. Boxes full of bleach. I suppose I deserve a bottle. I've worked hard for it. This reminds me of something.
The first thing you need is a strong toilet bleach. You know the kind.
Okay, I'm gonna edit
Not
that
just
out.
a regular bleach, but one that makes your eyes all watery and skin itchy.
What's going on? Something is wrong, Mitzi. The cats are alarming.
That's exactly like when I found you, Miss Ashworth.
We've got to check what's going on.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but there is no way I'm going out in this fog.
Fine. I'll go on my own then.
Okay. Ground floor. No, we're just gonna go right to the kitty cat, so let's go to the ground floor. Alright. Oh. Mailbox. Examine. It's a communal mailbox. It still holds all tenants' mail in separately locked compartments. No mail for Susan Ashworth. Surprise, surprise. All other compartments are locked. Fair enough. Kitties? Oh god, it's the pest control dude. Kitties? Hello? Hello? Can't go that way.
Bloody fog. Can't see a thing. Someone could be getting murdered 2 feet away, and not a soul would notice. But still, it could be worse. At least it's not raining, eh? Always look on the bright side, they say, and I always do. Not a
Okay.
talkative type, are you? What's your name, sweetheart?
Susan Ashworth, it's none of your business.
Don't be such a scaredy cat, sweetheart. You're Susan, aren't you? A kind man had described to me what you look like. And what can I say? He was spot on.
What do you want?
I'm just here on a job, sweetheart. Nothing more. I had a call, you see. There's a cat problem. And apparently, some crazy cat lady keeps making it worse for everyone. A crazy cat lady called Susan, I was told. Now, you ain't gonna like it, sweetheart, but I'm taking you for a ride.
Oh, no! Alright, now we know how that happened. Okay, screw that bald guy. Anything else? Cloths. Examine. It's probably a nice tea towel once, a long time ago. Now it's just a dirty piece of rag. Take that. Examine. At least 20 bottles of bleach. Jesus. And oh god, bathtubs. Examine. Is this where they wash? This water looks very old. Looks like a mixture of dirt, melted fat, and petrol. Lawnmower. Examine. What is it doing in a bath? It's rusted and covered in slime. Look closer. Bathtub. Examine bathtub. The water is absolutely disgusting. The smell alone makes me retch. Examine the corpse in there. Oh! Oh! Okay. Can I do that again? Yep, can do that again. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna touch the water. I'm gonna use the cat plug. Got it! Got the key. I'm glad I did that. Black Dragon. Pest control. Peeking. Oh, okay. Just glad I peeked. Susan. Look around the room. Piles of meat. Could it be human too? Could probably find something useful on those shelves, but first I need to get her to go away. Stay and watch. Okay. She takes another thing of meat. Cleaves it. Alright, doesn't look to see much. Alright, let's just leave. We don't need to bother her right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, so at least now we know where she is. I don't like it here at all. I guess I may as well just leave the video here after that scarring incident. Alright, well, I want to say thank you all so much for watching, but I feel like you hate me. So I'm sorry, all you, for watching. Later.